Hello, accounting class. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to compute the amount for direct materials used. So what we're trying to figure out is the final number for direct materials used. Some of the problems will give you that number and some will make you figure it out. Well, this particular problem is making you figure out the amount of direct materials used. Okay, here's the problem. Twosyny Incorporated has compiled the following data. Purchases of raw materials, okay, that will be in there. Freight in will be in there. If it said freight out, no, that would be a selling cost. Property taxes, no, they're just throwing that in there as distractor information. That will not be included. If it just says property taxes, that's a period cost. That will not be included in the cost of the product. Then it has ending direct materials, yep, we'll need that, and then beginning. All right, so then it says compute the amount of direct materials used. Let me take you over to the board and let me show you the schedule of the timing for managerial accounting. So first off, you're going to purchase your raw materials. You'll purchase them and then you'll classify them as direct materials, direct labor, and manufacturing overhead as you start working on those. So that will be work in process. Your next category, after you've finished your work in process, they'll go to finished goods. They'll sit in finished goods, which is inventory. You know, inventory is an asset. It will sit on the balance sheet until the product is sold. When the product is finally sold, then it will go to cost of goods sold. Cost of goods sold is an expense on the income statement. Okay, so how do you put this together? All right, they gave you beginning, direct materials. My marker's starting to die, just so you know. All right, and then remember when you work in the lab, put in your comma, and the number furthest to the right is your final number. It's going to make you put on the further left-hand side of the, that will be your individual total. So when you do purchases of direct materials, I'm going to clearly put this, that will be way over here, all right, 6,300. And then you will show your freight in separate. Remember, that's your shipping charge, all right? And that's $400, okay? They will make you do a subtotal. So the subtotal of this is 6,700, all right? That's a subtotal of the 6,300 and the 6,400. Then you will draw a line. Well, the lab will have it. And then you'll call it direct materials available for use. And all that is the total of the far right, total of the far right. So, and that's 10,800. Okay? All right, don't double count. Remember, you already did this subtotal over here. Then you have ending direct materials, and you will subtract that. Remember, you will always subtract the ending in the schedules. And finally, you come to direct materials used, and that is 9,500. Okay, so when you do your cost of goods manufactured, remember your direct materials used, that's your number. All right, so usually not the first week, the second week I'll have you do an entire report. Okay, so that's how you figure out the direct materials used. I'll see you soon for other practice problems.